Renuka Chaudhary and Shakti Singh Goyal of the Congress Party, Chandan Mitra and Jainarayan Vyas of the BJP, Rahul Narwekar of the Shiv Sena. My first question is to Renuka Chaudhary, Congress spokesperson and Member of Parliament. Ms. Renuka Chaudhary, how can you draw a distinction between Narendra Modi's visit and that of Rahul Gandhi? How is Rahul Gandhi's visit a citizen visit, in your own words, and not a VIP one?
For the simple reason he didn't use any of the VIP machinery to reach there. He didn't fly in his personal choppers, he doesn't have any. He went by his personal cars. He went by road and visited the base camps. And then he asked for an aerial survey, which he is entitled to, because the 137 trucks of relief material were deployed from Delhi. As Vice President of the Congress Party, in his capacity and his responsibility, he went to see that this material is also devolved to where it is really required. What is the big song and dance about?
Well, you say he went by road. My information, Ms. Renuka Chaudhary, is that he went from Dehradun to Gauchar by road. From Gauchar to Gaurikundi, he took a chopper. He did an aerial survey of Kedarnath and returned to Gauchar by chopper. Yes. He went by road only from Pauri to Gauchar.
Why did they land in Gauchar? Why did they land there? Are you aware of why they had to do that?
I am aware that the Home Minister said VIP should stay away. So Rahul Gandhi is going there can be construed, with all respect, Ms. Chaudhary, as an act of defiance of the Home Minister of India.
Arnav, with all respect, Mr. Arnav Goswami, let me tell you, Chaudhary, while the aerial survey was on, there was inclement weather. And the pilots felt it was safer to land there for 5 minutes. And they took off straight. Is that a big sin? I mean, are we supposed to be Rambos and challenge the weather? This is absurd. I can't believe that there is even a debate about this.
Well, the debate is on because the one second. Wait, Ms. Chaudhary. The debate is on.
You have to let me finish.
No, 1 minute, ma'am. The debate is on because this is what Digvijay Singh said during Modi's visit. He said, at this time, we must help and evacuate people in affected areas. This is no time to play politics. This is no time to project yourself. That is fine, but you don't have to visit Uttarakhand. One second. He said you don't have to visit Uttarakhand to help people there. And he said, following from that all VIPs with high security cover should, as a rule, not affect affected areas and try to help people by other means. This is a comment of your own party leader, and that is going to be put in the context of Mr. Rahul Gandhi's visit.
May I elaborate on that?
Yes, please. Then I'll get the
others.
May I
elaborate on that?
Yes, please.
Rahul Gandhi going there did not have the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand to come and meet him. Neither did any of the bureaucracy leave the jobs that they were doing and come and meet him. Neither was any additional police cover or security cover given to him. I mean, he did take 137 trucks which went from here, and he did go to give the delivery of these.
Your trucks were flagged off from Delhi.
Yes, and he went to, yes, Arnav Goswami, they were flagged off from here because they had to reach the right areas. Now, is there a problem if Mr. Rajiv Gandhi goes to have an aerial survey to see what the logistics are of reaching this material when it reaches there, to devolve that down to the areas where it's actually required?
It's just a fact. Let's get Chandan Mitra in. I just want to make a point to you, Ms. Chaudhary.
No, 1 minute. Before Chandan comes on, let me also tell you, it is your media channels that went to town. First you said Rahul Gandhi hasn't come. Then you said now he can't come now, he must go then. Mr. Arnav Goswami, much as we want to, we can't react for the press or the media. We have to go by our conscience.
Ms. Chaudhary, much as you make me your favorite whipping boy on the Newshour tonight, along with the rest of the media, may I please respectfully submit to your good self that at no point of time did Times Now make an appeal that Rahul Gandhi should visit. It is a point that was questioned. His absence was questioned by the BJP, so I let them answer for it. At no point of time did we carry out a campaign saying Rahul Gandhi visit Uttarakhand. And by the way, Ms. Chaudhary, those 134 trucks, Vijay Bahuguna called in for Newshour yesterday when the program was on. At 9:55 he called. At 10 o'clock we put him on air. And I asked him, so what about the Congress party trucks? He says they're all there in in Haridwar or somewhere. You know, they are localized. They are not even being able to. He admitted on the program that all that relief material you're not being able to move through. And I don't understand for the life of me whether Rahul Gandhi is landed there to supervise the 134 trucks. The trucks are in Haridwar. The material is in Haridwar. It's not moving forward.
He's gone to evaluate to see what the distress level is, what the logistics are of reaching this stuff there. What is the relief that is required additionally? Is there a problem with that if Rahul Gandhi wants
Well, I throw that to the BJP's Chandan Mitra tonight. It is one thing to be mocked by the Congress and quite another when your own ally. Even the Shiv Sena is questioning today your most popular leader and his visit. But I want you to respond, Chandan Mitra, first to Rahul Gandhi's visit. Are you both, basically, you are in the same boat now and that is what you are reveling in?
Look, I don't want to take issue with Renuka Chaudhary because her arguments are so hilarious that I don't think that it deserve any answer. But I will only say that we are glad.
Go have a good laugh and keep quiet because that's tax-free for you.
No, I don't have to keep quiet. I've had a good laugh because Rahul Gandhi is finally back after a good sojourn. As a good sojourn in Europe, he's looking very refreshed and charged. Lovely time in Europe in the cooler climes, and now he's come back and he had to do some token gestures because then everybody was saying, where is Rahul, where is Rahul? You know, even in Twitter a whole trend started, where is Pappu? And there were hundreds and hundreds of kind of responses on that. So I suppose all this got Congress managers very worried, and so they summoned him. And then, as usual in the Congress style, he came with a posse of security personnel. He visited various places and made complete mincemeat of Mr. Sushil Shinde's request that VIPs should not visit. They should only go on aerial sorties. But he went and did all these photo ops. So fine, at least he's come back. I'm sure congressmen are very relieved. Whether the people of Uttarakhand have gained anything, that is up to the people of Uttarakhand to assess.
No, this point is very simple. You see, one sec. You see, I have a comment on 25th of July and I see two hands go up. Jai Narayan Vyas hands go up. Renuka Chaudhary, I'm coming back to you. Ms. Chaudhary, in a minute. Rahul Narvekar is waiting, so is Shakti Singh Goyal. The question is this tonight, that on the 25th of June, the Home Minister of India says VIPs should not be given landing rights. In fact, he says, I have told the Uttarakhand government to not allow any VIP except for Chief Minister Vijay Bahuguna to land in the state to keep security forces free from attending to them and to concentrate on relief and rehabilitation work. I am happy that all VIPs followed the instruction. Yeah. This is the 25th. This is the 25th. This is today's comment. Published today, said yesterday. What happened in between? Why did this change in 24 hours? Why was that rule changed? Is that not a valid question to ask today? When the Home Minister says VIPs could not be given landing rights, how can Rahul Gandhi undertake such a trip? Why is an exception made for him? It's a relevant question here. Renuka Chaudhary, I saw your hand go up there, but I want to get in Rahul Narvekar because that's the question tonight. You set the rules, you must follow them. Rahul Narvekar.
Arnab, at the outset, I'll seek your leave to pay, on behalf of my party, I would like to pay homage and tribute to the brave hearts, 7 soldiers who've lost their life in the helicopter crash today. In any event, I'm equally amused as Mr. Chandan Mitra is with regards to the comments made by Ms. Chaudhary. She says Rahul Gandhi needed to go there to see to oversee the deployment of 138 trucks which were sent from New Delhi. Madam, from all over the country, there is a lot more help coming.
That is not what I said.
Please don't make a farce of the situation that prevails in Uttaranchal. You've already made it bad to worse. Your state government has proved what a failure of the administration they have created.
I thought you were also criticizing Narendra Modi.
Therefore, let's not play with the emotions of the people any further. One. Number two.
Weren't you?
Let me complete. I got your question, Arnab.
How you are dealing with emotions. Arnab, please. If this is going to be reduced to this farcical abuse, because this is ridiculous. They trivialize Is this an incident? Is this an issue that can be civilized and politicized?
Ms. Chaudhary,
petily.
I understand the issue you're facing. You're a Congress spokesperson.
You
have to defend Mr. Rahul Gandhi's stand today. But unfortunately, it is undefendable. You cannot defend something like this. Your conduct and your government's conduct today has only proved
one at a time, please.
Jiski lathi uski bhains. The people who are in power will decide. The Home Minister till 2 days back says no one should go there. Today I can also understand the constraint faced by the Home Minister. After all, it's Rahul Gandhi whom he has to report to. So he can't deny permission to him. I can understand this problem, but not at the cost of sentiments of people who have been harassed by your state government.
Well, I think it's very interesting, Rahul Narvekar, that you completely lambasted Modi 24 hours back. Then you chose to downplay your remarks. Then you chose to downplay your remarks. And why should I not presume that while I ask the questions to Renuka Chaudhary, that your attempt, your insidious attempt, your deliberate attempt, your hidden attempt is to take the attention away from the embarrassment that you have caused Narendra Modi by now shooting your arrow at Rahul Gandhi. And you have, in fact, I thought you would have said that you have praised Prithviraj Chavan. You have said that you have praised the Congress Chief Minister, you have criticized Narendra Modi, you are embarrassed about it, you are trying to change your line on the program tonight. Rahul Narvekar, don't retrace your steps on the Newshour. You retrace your steps on the Newshour and will be proven.
Arnab, if you put a question to me, grant me an opportunity to answer the same.
Well, if
Number one, if you've read the Samna and if you understand Marathi, which I don't think you do, because from your interpretation of the Samna article, you've not stated anything correctly. Number one, there was no criticism of Mr. Narendra Modi in that article. Number two, if you've read it very clearly, it clearly says Mr. Modi is doing a good job. People who are reporting this good job should not restrict it to Gujarat. Mr. Narendra Modi is a larger leader, he's a national leader, and therefore we should not belittle his efforts by restricting it to Gujarat. And that's what the article says. Now, if you and people like Renuka Chaudhary don't understand Marathi, I'm here to translate it for them. Right. Don't worry about it.
Have you finished?
Please go ahead.
Have you finished?
No, one second. Impressive translations in the articles that you have written.
One second. Shakti Singh Goyal and Jai Narendra, I'm coming to you, please.
Very impressed by it.
No, 1 second. First of all, Mr. Rahul Narvekar, I don't need tutorial lessons in translation.
Unfortunately, the way you've read it out, it seems like you do.
No, 1 second. I don't need. And I would say this to you clearly tonight, that you too are guilty of politicizing the issue by criticizing Modi and heaping praise on Prithviraj Chavan. The issue here centers Mr. Rahul Narvekar.
We are candid in our approach. We walk the talk. We don't mince our words. Mr. Modi is a leader of our alliance. If we feel there's something he has to be corrected about, or there's something we need to pass a message on, we do it candidly.
The problem
we do not mince our words.
Please, I'll tell you one thing. The problem is that I'm sorry to have to say this to you directly on the Newshour tonight. You've been completely exposed by your several comments. 1 minute, you pit one chief minister against another over flood relief. You don't focus on what needs to be done and what you can do to contribute. You put editorials, then you lambast Modi, then you downplay your remarks. You talk about a Congress chief minister. And I would like to quote you right now from your article, please.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, 1 minute. Mr. Arnab Goswami, I appreciate your concern for the NDA alliance. Don't worry, everything is hail and hearty between the BJP Shiv Sena and the Shiv Sena and Mr. Modi. If there is any cause of concern, we'll let you know. Right now, everything is hail and hearty.
This is what you
said. Please don't waste your effort on trying to create a rift which does not exist.
Why are you wasting your effort?
The question is, you said, and Jai Narendra is coming to you next, Shakti Singh, you said, and I quote this, don't try to do a U-turn on Newshour after I said it. Your comment is straightforward Marathi to English translation.
Please read it out.
For Modi, who is being heralded as a potential prime ministerial candidate,
yes,
to talk and be concerned only about Gujarat and its people's concerns is notable. This is one comment. You want me to put out more?
So what's wrong with that?
Well, you criticized him yesterday. You criticized him yesterday and you go back today.
We are saying that he's done a good job. It should not be restricted to Gujarat. It should be applied to the entire country.
The problem with parties like yours, the problem with parties like yours is there is no consistency. You are choosing to take political capital of the floods. It would have been better if you had stopped politicizing in the beginning.
I can proudly say ours is the only party which has not indulged in what you're saying.
Well, Jai Narendra and Vyas, before I come to you, you've been listening on to the debate. You've also seen Renuka Chaudhary's comment. Renuka Chaudhary's comment is this. And if she says I'm misquoting her, I'm happy to say this as well. She spoke in English. I hope you won't say I don't understand English. Renuka Chaudhary says, quote, Rahul Gandhi is not going there as a VIP. He is going there as a citizen, as the Vice President of Congress to oversee relief materials reach the place. Rahul did not say I am a Rambo and I did this and I did that.
That's because he did nothing.
1 minute.
He only went and had a guided tour, like you said at the beginning of your program.
Well, she went on to say there are some people who have it in their habit to publicize everything that they do. Had he been able to do this during Godhra, the situation would not have gone to that extent. So not only has she defended Rahul Gandhi, Renuka Chaudhary, she has immediately used the opportunity to pit it against the Gujarat riots, which is a straight politicization of the issue. And while I will ask her in a minute why she did so, Jai Narayan Vyas, I want your response to this comment of Renuka Chaudhary's. Yes, please.
See, first of all, Arnab, I must compliment you for bringing up this very pertinent question. Number one, you said whether Rahul Gandhi's visit is any different than the other visits. I would say definitely. This, what Congress is up to, is a comedy of errors. This was not even a political visit. Political visits are with a purpose. They go with a purpose and do something for the people. This was even visit which was a poor public relations, face-saving exercise to salvage the image of their vice president. And look at the poor reasoning they are giving. The entire organization, the government in Uttarakhand is so hopeless that Rahul Gandhi has to travel all the ways to supervise those some 150 odd trucks and the distribution of the material in Uttarakhand.
That's what Renuka Chaudhary is saying.
You are saying that the government there is virtually defunct. And the Congress Vice President has, I mean, if at all you are going to now label somebody as the Rambo, it was the Rambo in form of Rahul Gandhi who was descending down on Uttar Pradesh to preside over the kind of incompetency of his party workers and his government.
BJP and the BJP. One second. And the BJP and the
She'll
respond to you. She'll respond to you. Let's get Shakti Singh Goyal in. I just want to tell you one thing. But
the horses were run away.
1 second, sir, Mr. Vyas. Shakti Singh Goyal respond to that. But I want to ask you, and Chandan Mitra, I'm coming to you next. I don't understand. You have so many problems with Rahul Gandhi. I'm asking the questions here tonight. But my question to you is, your leaders go around banding Modi's flood relief act is all right. All BJP leaders can do as much marketing as they want to out of Modi's flood relief act. He hasn't done it, but a lot of people have done it. That's all right. Then you don't complain, Jai Narayan Vyas. That's appropriate. And that's where the hypocrisy lies tonight.
Well,
I want to go to Shakti Singh Goyal next. Shakti Singh Goyal has Rahul Gandhi done more harm than good by going to Uttarakhand today.
These are two different issues. As a leader, people expect him.
Hear from the Congress leader of the opposition in Gujarat.
And there was nothing wrong in going.
Hear from Shakti Singh Goyal.
Why are we blaming only Modi?
I am not blaming
Modi. What was wrong? Why
I am not blaming Modi.
Went?
I am not.
Why Hooda went?
Why
question
is both.
Minister had to do a similar exercise? 3 chief ministers of Congress justify Mr. Modi was right going there. One after another, and Mr. Shinde's remarks were politically motivated.
Jai Narayan Vyas, Shakti Singh Goyal responding, then Chandan Mitra and Renuka Chaudhary. I'm coming back to you. Yes, Shakti Singh Goyal.
Arnab, there are 3 stages wherever there is a calamity, this type of calamity: rescue, relief, and re-establishment. Here the most of the rescue work is over. I was listening Mr. Shinde very well, and he has categorically said that I have said no to the VIPs. Thereafter, if there was a question and he has said yes, now most of the rescue work is over, relief work is going on, and we welcome someone to help also. That was the question answered I was watching on the channel. Now the thing is that in Gujarat we had an earthquake. At that time in the central, BJP was in power. In Gujarat also BJP was in power. Mrs. Gandhi came here and stayed for 3 days when the aftershocks were there. Other leaders stayed days together. No political statement. Here our Jawans are doing fantastic job.
Please don't shoot.
I can understand in movies there is a exaggeration, yes, entertainment.
What's
ke
the
liye ho
exaggeration?
sakta hai. Here in Gujarat, because of this 15,000, now the
Mrs. Gandhi went to Belchi
now Rajnikant is gone. FACU is in the joke. Now there is Gujarat Chief Minister FACU joke all over in the Gujarat. Why?
Mrs. Gandhi is going to Belchi.
Can you keep quiet? When you were talking, I was quiet. When you don't have the arguments, you shout. This is the BJP's ideology. I know it very well. But you will have to listen and you have to reply to the people of the country. Our Jawans are doing fantastic job. If your Chief Minister is so good, is like a robot, he can take away 15,000 people. You know how many from Gujarat were there? Were there only 15,000 also from Gujarat? If your Chief Minister is doing this type of strategy and telling lies, that is why the FACU title is given. Today in Gujarat, everywhere in the mobile, the joke of FACU is going on. Rajnikant is out. Now FACU is in. So this type of things are going on. We didn't politicize. Initially, Arnab, you should understand, I wrote a letter, I will send you the copy. So I wrote a letter to Chief Minister
Mr. Shakti Singh Goyal,
will also extend
Mr. Shakti Singh Goyal, one second. The question here is tonight. No, Mr. Goyal. Mr. Goyal, the question is, I go back to Chandan Mitra and Renuka Chaudhary. You see, the problem is Renuka Chaudhary also. No, Renuka Chaudhary also. You know, I'm sorry to say this to you, Ms. Renuka Chaudhary. Didn't you also trivialize the matter? The BJP said, where is Rahul Gandhi? Now, you also trivialized the response when you said, should Rahul Gandhi announce where he goes for a haircut? The question to be put is, Renuka Chaudhary, don't the people of India have a right to know, or doesn't the principal opposition party have a right to know where the vice president and number 2 of the ruling party is during a natural calamity for so many days? Why was that an inappropriate question?
Excuse me, may I tell you why it's inappropriate? First of all, it was when the disaster happened.
Yes.
No one knew that it's going to happen. People were involved in their commitments which they have made earlier. All of us do that. We plan ahead. Right. And we go there and we are there. Now something like this
let her complete, Jana and Vyas. Let her complete.
You know, first of all, Arnav, I want to tell you one thing. These kind of panel discussions divert from the real issue of what is happening in Uttarakhand. And I am shocked at the level of which these other gentlemen are indulging in. I mean, is this what they say, that, oh, your party is this and you are this and XYZ? And then you have other politicians who come in and say that we rescued 15,000 people in 1 hour. Wow. I mean, these are incredible stories. I know we called India Incredible India, but these are incredible to even believe. And what did you say? You rescued Gujaratis. There were Indians there, Arnav. There were Indians. So did you rescue people and say that, are you a Gujarati, and only then you will be rescued and the rest of you get off? Is this how we have operated, and is this what we boast about?
Who attacked which side
and
first?
I think it is absolutely
No, Ms. Renuka Chaudhary, which I'd like get Chandan Mitra to respond to that.
It doesn't matter who attacked whom first is irrelevant.
Okay,
you are questioning the presence of a vice president of our political party. Yes, please. I should be allowed to complete.
You will complete and then Chandan Mitra will respond.
And he has gone there, not because, no. And then you start clubbing the Chief Minister with Rahul Gandhi.
By the time she completes,
Rahul Gandhi has not interfered with what the Chief Minister is doing. Are you trying to say that we have no right to say that where is it, what is happening, how can we help? This is what we've got. What more do you need? We are assessing that.
Well, okay.
We are not saying we've saved 15,000 people in 1 hour. If that is the reality, then we'll request Mr. Bauguna and all to move, and let us see, in 2 days all this should be over.
You see,
that someone can rescue 15,000 people in 1 hour. I mean, these absurd stories.
Whether it is 15,000, as I said yesterday.
And then we even give credibility and credit by even discussing it on television.
Ms. Chaudhary.
I can't believe this.
Ms. Chaudhary, the fact is...
I mean, we are honestly in La La Land.
Ms. Chaudhary, no, I'm not. Ms. Chaudhary, let me tell you, the first salvo was fired by the Congress party after Modi went. It can equally be argued that whether Modi rescued 5 or 50 or 500 or 15,000 or 5 lakh, why should it become a subject of discussion for the Congress leaders? Let him go. Let him take credit.
You can't lie
no,
to
no,
the
let
nation.
him let him do the photo.
You can't lie to the nation. You're the one who says India wants to know.
Oh, one second.
India wants to know. How is it physically feasible for one man who'll go and rescue 15,000 Gujaratis? I mean, you don't think that's incredible?
But why did your party? Okay, one second. I'll let Chandan Mitra respond to that. But that doesn't take away from the basic question.
This is chukawing Bharat Maa ka
Okay, so I'll let Chandan Mitra respond to that. But the question is simply this, which you've not answered. How is Rahul Gandhi's visit a citizen visit?
What?
And how is Narendra Modi's visit a VIP visit?
Why?
Where did the Home Minister said VIP should not go? Why did Rahul Gandhi go? When the Home Minister said, I will not give permission for helicopter landings, why was Rahul Gandhi given permission for a helicopter landing?
Yes, the helicopter did not land in those specific areas.
Well,
the helicopter landed because of inclement weather.
Well,
do you grudge him that?
Well, the helicopter...
Do you want the pilot to take a risk?
The helicopter went from Gauchar to Gaurikund.
And they were there for precisely 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know why it was necessary. You see, he knew the criticism. The Congress leaders would have told him that will be criticized if you do this. So why is it necessary to do that?
Next time we'll take your permission, Arnav.
No, I'm putting a question.
The BJP's permission and your permission for us to go and help our own citizens.
No. The question is...
And unfortunately, we don't think that way. We don't think that we must go there and save Delhiites.
Miss Chaudhary, the comment was made by the Home Minister, not me. The rules were made by the Home Minister, not me. Chandan Mitra responding to you. Yes, Dr. Mitra.
What was the timing?
Dr. Mitra, please.
What is different?
Look, I will 1 minute, please. No, I am coming to that, Arnab. But first, I must say that very important information has been revealed today on television, on your channel. That number one, now we know where Mr. Rahul Gandhi goes for his haircut. He obviously does not like Indian barbers, so he goes abroad.
Chandan, do you think you can rise to a certain level? Because I can't stoop to yours.
Please. All right. I can't stoop to yours, so let us not compare stooping. So second point is that you also learn how long it takes to travel, how long it takes for anybody in this age of communication to travel from a country in Europe to India. See, the tragedy happened on the night of 15th of June. And what we saw from the pictures, Mr. Rahul Gandhi arrived in Dehradun yesterday.
Yes.
So,
Mrs. Sonia Gandhi was there, in case you don't remember, and so was the Prime Minister.
Slow boat via the Suez Canal. I don't think it would have possibly taken anybody that long to come back to India.
Having this conversation.
So there are two things. Number one. Number two, how was this visit different from that of Mr. Narendra Modi? Mr. Narendra Modi went there with a purpose. He went there to help people, and it was not only Gujaratis. Yes, as elected Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat, his primary responsibility was to look after the well-being of people from his state. And he did whatever was humanly possible under the circumstances. And therefore, while the Congress calls him Rambo, the Gujaratis, if you were to hear, those who have been rescued, have been calling him their guardian angel. The guardian angel who brought them out.
And I also heard they call him Mogambo.
That was his ordained job. And he did it. How can you fault him for doing it?
No, why is it necessary at all? Why is it necessary at all? One second. One question I've been asking since yesterday. One second. One question I'm asking since yesterday. One second. I am asking a genuine question. 1 second, Jen and Vyas. I'm genuinely asking you as a citizen today. Right? Why do aerial visits have to happen? Why do aerial visits have to happen? Why do Indian politicians have to land? Why do they have to be worried about who takes the credit? Why don't they sit there? Today if Rahul Gandhi or Narendra Modi want... Chandan Mitra, allow me. Today if Rahul Gandhi or Narendra Modi want, they have the machinery on their fingertips in an interconnected world to create a control room and they want to help. Then Rahul Gandhi can help from the AICC office and Narendra Modi can help from Ahmedabad.
From the front.
Why do they have to be there? Is it leading from the front or is it giving an impression that you're leading from the front?
Narendra Modi leads from the front, whereas Mr. Vijay Bahuguna sits in Delhi and plans to visit Europe but cancels it the last minute. So you see, that is the difference.
No,
You're a Congress chief minister and a BJP chief minister.
No, my fundamental question is, I'm sorry, it's to both equally. It's about
Thank the Lord. That's why people elected the Congress in Uttarakhand and you lost them, Mr. Chandan Mitra, in case you have a short-term memory
politics
problem.
happening all over again.
Well,
Arnab, just taking it further from what you just stated, let me tell you, I don't want to score political brownie points on your channel today, but let me tell you that our Uttarakhand state unit of the Shiv Sena has been working day and night and have rescued people from the site at Uttaranchal and got them back to Maharashtra. We've not made a single mention about that even once.
I'm so
but
sorry.
Today I need to specify that for the simple reason that Ms. Chaudhary needs to know that things can also be done without saying them as loudly as she is.
Who played politics over disaster relief in the past?
Because, let me tell you, there are a lot of our chief ministers who have gone and come back quietly without mentioning, and we don't need your permission.
These visits, Ms. Chaudhary, it would have been better for Mr. Rahul Gandhi to sit back in Delhi and take an account from his chief minister who's doing a rather shabby job in Uttaranchal.
What have they done?
We don't need your permission for anything.
So kindly
you don't try to cover your tracks about what you have said. You talked too much, now you are trying to cover up.
We know very well what we've said. We don't need you to teach us. We are as candid as we can. We don't mince our words. We talk the walk.
We
walk the talk.
Yeah, you're the only one who has the freedom to talk and no one else.
Action speaks louder than words, madam. Coming and grandstanding on channel is not going to help.
I have a question.
Tell me what has your state government done? Look at the crisis in Uttarakhand.
One second.
It's one of the worst managed disaster.
One second, please. One second. The problem with Rahul Narvekar is the problem with Rahul Narvekar is one second. Renuka Chaudhary, I'm just coming to you. By the way, I think Rahul Gandhi would.
Modi.
Shakti Singh, everything is not Narendra Modi. I mean, it's about relief.
Excuse me.
It's advising who is doing publicity,
No.
who is trying to get the credit.
Of course,
So as a ally, if he wants to advise, should advise to Narendra Modi and stick to the article which is written in Samna.
Now
he should not take a...
No. How are you concerned with the article published in Samna? I think that is fair advice given. You seem to be Mr. Goyal. You and your party seem to be banking and hoping that this article will give you some scope of creating a rift between two parties.
One second, please.
What you are advising. What you are advising to others, just start with your allies.
Yesterday, what Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Sheila Dikshit were doing.
One second.
They were flagging off the
That is why it
trucks.
started.
You see the problem.
Was it not for publicity? Trucks would have.
Well, I just one second, please. Can I please come in? You see, the problem is this. One second. The problem is
the villages were adapted.
the problem is political leaders in India should come together, and I think Rahul Gandhi should work together with all political leaders. For example, Renuka Chaudhary, to do something substantial. I think the best thing that Rahul Gandhi can do, probably, instead of para-dropping into an area and doing a small trek, he can put political pressure to say that this defunct, disastrous, incompetent National Disaster Management Authority, which my government has willingly, knowingly and consciously made into a rehabilitation zone for retired bureaucrats, will not function like that. Which has not had a meeting since God knows when, which in a most embarrassing manner had its first meeting with Jainara Vyas after the disaster happened, and which is giving itself certificate after certificate of competence. Tell me, Ms. Renuka Chaudhary, will Rahul Gandhi and your party and your government use its clout to clean up the act in the NDMA? Because 2 months from now, the same incompetent bunch of ex-bureaucrats will be sitting in their cozy jobs, drawing huge emoluments, having Minister of State status. And there's no accountability for these people, and therefore, Ms. Chaudhary, the question will be, it's fine to drop in to one location occasionally after a disaster happens. But what about the real action? What about where you can actually make a difference? Why is that not being done? When will that be done?
How do you know, Arnab, what is being done and what is not being done?
Well, it's not being done.
And do we need, do we have your permission to do
Does Ms. Chaudhary also know what is being done?
No, let her reply. I put a question here. I put a question.
Does any one of you know how many of our people are at the ground level there and who are working?
Arnab,
And listen, we are not concerned about other people's opinions.
Dialogue or free for all.
Ma'am, the question is very simple. Can political clout be used?
Who is this gentleman who's going on talking?
That's Mr. Jainarayan Vyas. The question will be asked. Simple, two questions. Two questions, Ms. Renuka Chaudhary. One is...
Arnab, tell her also that she should not quip in between when I am talking.
Yeah, but I've asked a question. I want her response and then I'll get Chandan Mitra and you back. My question is, today the same political clout, Renuka Chaudhary, can be applied to make the real officials answerable? Some top bureaucrats, the heads should
But you are the ones who are objecting to him even going there. You don't think he should have a first-hand information? You don't think he should go and have a look?
What is the first-hand information?
He shouldn't go at all, and then he should be sitting here and calling these people in and telling them what to do without knowing what's happening there, without seeing what's happening there.
In today's interconnected world,
that Rahul Gandhi in his capacity as Vice President, he should not go.
No, so the argument being put on Newshour tonight is this.
He shouldn't go and do any work.
Well, the argument being put on Newshour tonight, and that's where I get Chandan Mitra back. The straight argument is he needs a first-hand experience of what is happening on the ground. Why should that be denied to him? Interestingly, Renuka Chaudhary dodged my question on action against the incompetent NDMA.
Rightly, it's not experience. It is not first-hand experience.
Look,
it's first-hand information, you said.
Okay, no one can experience what happened there.
No, you said first-hand information.
Let me make a concluding observation, if my other fellow panelists will allow me.
No, we don't. How can you conclude, Chandan Mitra, without my concluding a statement?
Okay, fine. Let him respond to you, and then we'll come back to
you. Of the BJP.
You will have the first word.
So how can he respond when I haven't finished talking?
In between. No, but kindly show.
No, he wants to read in between. I think the BJP has lost the plot completely.
1 second.
1 minute. Yeah. What did I say to you that you are going on like this? I asked the anchor's permission to kindly request my fellow panelists to allow me to
I am speaking with the anchor. I haven't concluded a sentence and you're reading between the sentences.
No. Are Baba, you conclude, you start, you conclude, you say in the middle. You've done all that. You have hogged the entire time. Now you kindly allow a few minutes to some other people who are here at your mercy. Madam, I am only requesting you with folded hands.
How you waste your
time? Keep quiet till I have concluded. Okay. Now, my observation is both to Arnab, you as one of our leading anchors, and to all the leaders of the Congress party, that look, this is not a time for this kind of bickering. Let's forget it that you started it. Let us forget whatever has happened. Let the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand request his leader of the opposition, former Chief Minister, General B.C. Khanduri, who has great experience in these matters. Let the Prime Minister call a meeting of all parties, seek everybody's cooperation, and let us all join hands, and to encourage and improve the morale of our
Chandan Mitra, I take. May I just say something to you, because you did address that to me. I want to say this to you. I have great regard for you, but I must, with the greatest of humility, tell you, Chandan Mitra, quite directly tonight, that I do not think asking a question on why politicians are vying for credit, why they need to be there, is taking away from the rescue operation. This is the question the entire country is asking, that why only in India do VIPs have to drop in when the action is happening, when the relief is being done by other people. What do we gain? You yourself and your party was questioning, why does Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh have to do aerial visits? In which country is the focus on VIPs at a time of disaster? I'm only reflecting that question. And Chandan Mitra, with even more humility, I would like to tell you tonight that the BJP bandied about Modi's flood relief act. It can be argued that, okay, Modi himself was not bandying it about. But Sushil Modi says the man who is now busy saving lives in Uttarakhand can never be so divisive. Your BJP leader, Anil Baluni, says in Uttarakhand that the Congress should learn to appreciate these great works done by our leader. They should take a lesson in his disaster management skills. And then they say that they unfortunately think that their responsibility is over after a misguided tweet or making an ill-informed statement. It is absolutely amazing what Narendra Modi has done. Weren't your BJP leaders taking credit? Weren't they taking credit? And who are they taking credit for, Chandan Mitra? Because the real work, the risking of lives is being done by the Jawans. And today, 8 of these people have died in a helicopter crash. And I'm telling you, that is why I'm asking the question tonight. To them, the credit is due. Won't you agree with me? To them, it is not due to Narendra Modi or Rahul Gandhi or any political leader. It is to them that the credit is due. Chandan Mitra.
Absolutely. No two ways about it. Absolutely no two questions about that. But, Arnab, you must understand that this is a democracy. There are elected authorities. There is accountability. And therefore, I mean, elected leaders have a certain responsibility toward their people. And to that extent, you cannot fault anybody for going and, standing by their people in a time of such tragedy.
Yeah, but
so, per se, don't dismiss.
Why are you questioning Rahul
Don't dismiss political visits.
Oh no, now then why are you questioning Rahul Gandhi? Renuka Chaudhary putting the question back at you. 3 minutes to the debate. She throws the question back at you, Chandan Mitra. Yes, Renuka Chaudhary, your counter question to him.
Yeah, I'll answer that also.
Let her phrase her point. Let her phrase her point. I'll come back to you.
We are not questioning Rahul Gandhi.
No, let her phrase her point to you directly.
I'm not questioning Rahul Gandhi.
Well, your party was
only because the Home Minister said. Home Minister refused to allow Mr. Narendra Modi's helicopter.
Renuka Chaudhary, respond. 2 minutes on the debate. Renuka Chaudhary.
Rahul Gandhi's helicopter, every VIP facility was provided. These double standards are not correct.
Okay, Renuka Chaudhary
must learn to behave democratically.
Now let her respond.
What was the VIP facility that was provided?
What about all the SPGs, the guards, the whole motorcade, the helicopter? What is this? Don't tell me.
Well, let her respond. It's her turn to respond. Then I'll come to you.
How many did you count, Chandan Mitra?
How many vehicles did you count? Allowed to land?
If Ms. Chaudhary has been watching Times now, you can see the frustration of the people out there, what they've told Rahul Gandhi. They've said, please stop making these visits.
Well, let her respond. It's 2 versus 1.
If you can play that again for Ms. Chaudhary.
Let her respond.
If you can play that again for Ms. Chaudhary.
Why was the helicopter allowed to land?
First of all, what do you mean, why did the helicopter land? There was inclement weather, haven't you heard? Since you know so much, can't you find out that?
Why did he go by helicopter
There was inclement weather.
Why did he go by helicopter at all?
What would you like him to go on a tattoo?
Why was he not here on
a yak?
the very next day?
Or on your shoulders? Because by that we work as a team in our organization. We don't have single-pointed Rambos who are stealing the show.
Look, but that is...
We had our leaders, we had the Prime Minister go there as it...
With the manner in which Congress party has dealt with this crisis, each of your leaders deserves to go on a tattoo.
I hope I have the
nothing more.
I hope.
And to see and to understand in what way we can support.
I hope I have the consensus of the House.
The chairperson UPA has the right to go to see what can be done and how to supplement that.
Well, I hope I
We have a team. We have a great team of great leaders who cater at different ways.
I simply hope, I simply hope, and quick word from General Anvers, I hope I have the sentiment of the House.
Rahul Gandhi going there.
I hope,
I understand what needs to be devolved where to support the Chief Minister.
I hope I have the sentiment of the House. And last word to General Anvers.
And let me tell you, at this point, you have to have a lot of clarity.
Why the double standard?
The Chief Minister is the single nodal person who will deliver to the people and will do it.
I hope
we can announced building
I hope for once we can have a bipartisan consensus on the agreement that it is better in the future if politicians stay away. They do as much as they can from their state capitals and national capitals.
No, we
and they
don't
stay
need
away
media's
from
permission whether we have to stay away or go there. Now, for many years, we didn't have the media telling us what we have to do. We have done and delivered to this nation.
There should be no double standard.
We know, and we have far more experience than all these people who are talking and shooting their mouth off.
There should be no double standard.
I know you don't need
you have double tongue.
I don't need...
Your left part of your tongue doesn't know what your right part of your tongue is talking.
I don't need... One second. I know you don't need our permission, but at the same time, we also will certainly reflect the question that's on people's minds. Why do politicians need to go? Why can't they do it from where they are? That's a simple point. That's all. And it applies to all. It applies to all. It applies to all. Yes, I clarify. Applies to all. General Anvers, do you agree with that? Quickly, let's wrap up after that. You agree with what I said there? I know you media.
You are going to keep this lady.
Her name is Miss Chaudhary. Yeah,
Permit me to talk.
Yeah. Don't make it personal.
She was saying.
How would he know? They don't have the
everything that
manners
was required
anyway about how to talk
was
or treat
done.
women.
Madam, you had the manners when you addressed me as who is this fellow talking. Don't try to teach me the
Okay,
etiquette.
please don't make it personal.
never said
Respond to the
fellow.
question I asked
I
there.
never said
Respond to the
fellow.
point I asked there. This is
Never
not.
said
This is not.
fellow. Take
Miss-
back your words.
Mrs.
I
Renuka
can
Chaudhary,
see
you go back to the
can't
school
hear
and learn your
properly.
manners.
Never
One second.
first
Don't make it
First
personal.
you crossed
No,
the
I don't
line.
think. Then I'll have to
You
wrap this
said,
up.
who is that fellow talking as if I am your
Mr.
subordinate.
Jainara and Vyas,
I
please.
never use the word fellow.
You must
I
maintain
never
the
use the term
discipline.
You
fellow.
also said, who is
obviously-
that
You
lady?
do not
You know-
permit me to make my
Hearing is as
point.
bad as your
Every time I
thinking.
speak, you are there in between.
Well,
You have
ladies and
no
I don't
gentlemen.
want to make my
point,
Ladies and
Mr.
gentlemen,
You
since
have
this
no
is not
point,
gadding up
Mr.
anywhere, I
Jainara.
only want to wrap up by
And
saying one
talking
thing.
rubbish.
That I
This
hope
is not the way.
I hope the entire House agrees. I hope there will be a discussion on whether politicians can do more from where they are. I know you don't need the media's permission, but maybe one can reflect on it, that from control rooms and nerve centers. And I genuinely may be Ms. Renuka Chaudhary, Chandan Mitra, Jainara, Shakti Singh Goyal and Rahul Narvekar. I may be the most ridiculous idealist, but I really hope for the day when political parties left BJP, Congress come together and they show total unity. And I assure you that the media and the people of this country will, feel, support that unity.
I second
If it's
you.
possible in America, it's possible in India, and may that happen one day.
I second your
Thank you for joining me on the Newshour debate tonight. Thank you.